Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Atlanta Dream going up against the Seattle Storm. With Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us. What are your expectations for this game with two of the league's elite guards going at it?
I think it's going to be very fun watching these players try to outsmart each other. A battle in the backcourt can kind of be like a chess match.
Yeah, but don't be too surprised if we see some physicality. They'll do whatever it takes to get the edge.
Now here's Howard. Howard the screen. Here's Billings, guarded by Charles. Down low. And the basket by Howard.
Clean look at the hoop, and give props to McDonald, recognizing the open teammate.
Bird outside. Pass to Russell. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Well, in the era of the stretch 4 and the stretch 5, Mercedes Russell is a throwback player. She's a 6'6" center who is not going to be chucking up threes.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And the old school game of Mercedes Russell, it still works in the modern WNBA.
Well, the pure 5, the pure center, it's effective when it's someone like Russell, a great finisher. Mercedes was second in true shooting percentage back in 2021. Doesn't waste her chances around the rim.
And she can't hit the second.
I think Russell has a promising future in this league. It's clear that she wants to keep getting better, and I think she will.
Pass to Hayes. It's deflected. First quarter play, 1 minute played. Here's Duchess. And the 3 ball is good.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's McDonald. On the wing, Ryan Howard. From 18 feet away and off the glass. That one's good.
Well, when you watch Ryan Howard, one thing is abundantly clear. She doesn't need a lot of space or time to get her shot off.
Here's Ball Queen. Russell with the screen. Pass to Duchess. And the Storm, another 3.
Please don't take your eyes off her, because she can make plays from multiple spots on the floor.
Now here's McDonald. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Left side, Parker. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Russell. Russell pulls it in. Now Bird. Pass to Ball Queen. Screen by Charles. Here's Ball Queen. Good.
How's that for a move? Her crossover is a thing of beauty.
Let's get another look at the drive we just saw. You can see the determination.
Nice take, staying aggressive with this game still very much up in the air.
Now here's Howard. Parker with the ball. McDonald. Back to Parker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
So poised on the offensive end of the floor. Parker is a dependable scorer.
Now about 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Ball Queen with the ball. And here's Duchess. And it's Billings with the rebound.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often, because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Now here's McDonald. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's the three. Doesn't go that time. Seattle leading. Pass to Duchess. Now here's Ball Queen. From about 19 feet. And it's Atlanta with the rebound.
Before the 2021 season, the Dream had an ownership change. A welcome, fresh start for Atlanta.
On the wing, Harry McDonald. Guarded by Bird. Howard up top. And it's all evened up. And interestingly enough, an ex-player is part of the new ownership group in Atlanta.
Yeah, that's something I'd like to see more of going forward. Former players getting a chance to own teams. I think it would help the communication between the current roster and management.
Russell misses. And so here's Atlanta. Pass to McDonald. Here's Parker. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Well, when Howard is knocking down threes, Ryan is unguardable.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over. Seattle trailing here. Now here's Ball Queen. Pass to Russell. It's stolen by Parker. Tiffany Hayes on the wing. Back to Parker. Now Wheeler. Defended by Ball Queen. Shot clock at 5. Over Ball Queen. That one a little long.
That's too good a look to pass up there, despite the result.
Looking to end the drought. And again, it's the Storm missing. Three, Ryan Howard. And the Dream, another three.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Now here's Ball Queen. Here's Duchess. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Nice start as she's knocked down 3 of her first 4 shots and has hit the ground running in this contest.
Here's Billings. They lead by 4. To the inside. First shot, first basket. She is out of the block fast.
A tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball.
Yeah, just some really impressive scoring. Everything seems to be going in.
Now here's Ball Queen. Pass to Russell. Cheyenne Parker grabs the miss.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get her off balance.
Well, for some players, it just takes a few seasons to find their footing in the WNBA. Take Cheyenne Parker, for example. During her first 3 years, she never averaged more than 4 points per game.
Boy, not too much respect shown to her by the defenders.
Here's ball queen. Nice move. That one, no good. And the Dream going the other way now. And in 2018, Cheyenne Parker made a giant leap in what was her 4th year in the league.
Well, Parker scoring more than double to 10 per game. The key for her, that bump has been a permanent one, becoming a consistent scoring threat for her teams.
Now here's ball queen. Here's Duchess. With nobody on her, she buries the jumper.
Oh, she has really stepped it up this quarter. It looks like she's determined to get them out of this hole all by herself.
Atlanta calls timeout. Atlanta in the lead. Pass to Wallace. Screen by Coffey. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
First personal foul, team's first. Second, team foul.
Here's Seattle. Outside Lloyd. Russell with the screen. Drops in the layup for 2.
Once Russell gets inside, it's already too late. She has a nice touch around the basket.
Pass to Wallace. Back to Wheeler. From deep. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
Now, sometimes you just want to show off your range.
I mean, we already know how good her range is, so I don't know why she's firing from that deep.
Now here's January. Here's Talbot. For 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Breon January.
With an increasing knowledge of the game, January is able to read defenses effectively.
Pass to Wallace. There's a screen. Takes the 3. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there, Tim.
It's been a lot of fun to watch.
Now here's January. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Now Talbot. Pass to Russell. He drains it in as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, it's tough trying to match up with Russell, guys, especially when she's established inside and looking to score.
And And here is Wallace. The three. Lloyd grabs the board. Seattle trailing here. January outside. Pass to Talbot. Takes the three. The shot off that time. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Dream out in front, up 3. And the second quarter is on the way when we return. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Dream, what do you guys think?
I think the roof is up, but get some people some umbrellas. It has been raining in here. A lot of threes.
Yeah, you know I'm a huge umbrella guy, but hey, when it rains, it pours. And they haven't let up from beyond the arc.
Oh, there are a few franchises you can mention when you're talking about the best in the league. And Seattle certainly is in the conversation. And you talk about on-court success, no team has more championships.
Pass to McDonald. Wallace. Now here's Howard. The three. Magmagor grabs the miss. Talking about the Storm, we know Seattle has the banners, but it's about more than that.
Certainly, Blake. Seattle also has one of the best fan bases in the league. But then they also do great work in the community. They have a fantastic ownership group. They are a model organization for the rest of the WNBA.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Pass to Wallace. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. 2 open that time, made it look easy.
She's starting to pick up from what she accomplished in the first quarter, where she made 3 of her three-point attempts.
Here's Charles, defended by Coffey. And it's Charles missing. McDonald with it. Wyatt so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Here's Wallace. Pass to Vaughn. Over Magmagor. The bank shot, no good. And here are the Storm now. Here's Lloyd. Launches it. Duchess, no good.
Well, after hitting those 2 3-balls in the first quarter, it looks like she's cooled down a bit here in the second.
And that one good.
Elite when it comes to leaping. McDonald can more than handle herself down low.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here's Duchess. He's covered closely. It falls for her 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8. Now here's McDonald. Covered by Lloyd. Count it.
She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
Outside Lloyd. Pass to Duchess. This one for 3. The shot misses. And the Dream going the other way now.
Yeah, her touch has deserted her this quarter. Nowhere to be found.
Coffey, left side. Screen by Coffey. Here's Howard. And that one's good. Coffey.
Well, Howard just sees the floor so well, and the good thing is that over time, her court vision is only going to get better.
On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. The three-pointer off the mark. Atlanta in the lead. And just over 3.5 minutes played in this second quarter. Ball in. Wallace. Shot is good.
They've been the hotter team in the first half so far, guys.
Well, they've been grinding, working for those high percentage shots, and it's been paying off for them.
And let's see if this success continues to go as we get longer into this game. That gets her going here in the second quarter after hitting 2 from long range in the first.
Outside McDonald. To the paint. Howard. That's good, and it's Erie McDonald with the assist. And, you know, this has got to be a tough time of the year for teams that are already out of the playoff race.
It really is, but, you know, these are true professionals. No player in the WNBA is out there just going through the motions.
Yeah, I don't care if a team's 10 games out of the playoff picture. There's no such thing as an easy game in the league with this much talent.
Now here's McDonald. Here's Wallace. Pass to Howard. Fires for 3. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show she's putting on this quarter.
Seattle calls timeout.
In terms of the history of the Atlanta Dream, they went 4-30 in their expansion season back in 2008. However, the good news, they won the lottery for the 2009 draft.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Ball Queen. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
First personal foul.
That one on Wheeler. And a growing trend amongst current WNBA players being on TV analyzing college and NBA games.
Chinea Gumake, really one of the best on the air, one of the best analysts in the NBA, period. We've also seen Candace Parker do her thing on TV.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I love watching Candace talk hoops. It's a great off-season job for stars in the WNBA because the schedules make it work, and obviously they know ball better than anyone. The 2020 season was just so different. The entire season was played in Bradenton, Florida, and I think that makes Seattle's championship in the Wubble that much more impressive.
Both shots good from the stripe. And that 2020 championship by the Storm, arguably the most challenging title in WNBA history.
Well, you tip your hat to Bird, Stewart, Lloyd, the rest of that 2020 Storm team. The physical and mental challenges they overcome, we've never seen it. We may never see it again.
Now here's Bird, looking for her first basket still in this one. From deep. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
Top 3 all-time in threes made. Bird has an easy shot. Doesn't need lots of space either.
Outside Hayes. Wheeler. Pass to Billings. Bird brings the double team. 4 on the shot clock. Cheyenne Parker's got space. And again, the Dream score.
works hard moving without the ball. You know, Parker's a player whose value goes beyond the box score.
And here is Bird. Russell with the screen. To the wing, right side. Ball queen with the miss. Atlanta with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Wheeler. Tries again. And it's good on the lay-in.
Your hustle from Wheeler. I mean, what else would you expect from an undrafted player who has really fought for her spot in the league?
Now here's Prince. Now here's ball queen. No good on the three. And Atlanta has possession. They've got a 9-point lead. Parker. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two.
Not afraid to bump and bruise down low. Parker is fearless around the rim.
First trip to the line for her here. The first one falls.
Well, with a minute's increase in 2018, Parker rose to the occasion with increased output across the board.
That one falls, so she hits both of them.
Looking back at the Atlanta franchise, they had an incredible run from 2010 to 2013, making the WNBA Finals 3 times in 4 seasons.
And the basket by ball queen.
A major height disadvantage, but no fear. She still got it up and over her defender.
Don't worry about that player, no matter what the matchup is. Not easy to intimidate.
And during that dream run of WNBA Finals appearances, they never quite could get over the hump and grab a title. But man, those teams were special.
Well, on that 2013 team that lost in the finals, the Dream had future All-Stars like Jasmine Thomas, Tiffany Hayes, Alex Bentley, just a loaded roster.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Now here's ball queen. She has 6. Pass to Russell.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Over Parker. Russell misses. And Atlanta has possession. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Right wing, inside. Here's Parker. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Bringing hustle and heart to the court. Parker has become indispensable for her team.
Now here's ball queen. Guarded by Wheeler. The jump hook. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Dream. Here's Wheeler. Pass to Parker. Here's Billings. Soft touch off the glass.
They carried out the plan perfectly that time around.
Now a timeout called by Seattle.
Yeah, coaches, they saw their team giving up a lot of points and wanted to get a break before it got out of hand.
And that's a big part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your players in the best position possible at all times. That's a great timeout.
On defense, Atlanta. It's a 16-point game. Now here's January. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Clock at 6. Russell. In it goes. That's her third bucket. And she's missed 5 so far.
Nothing on the court that January doesn't see. I mean, you might think it's February given the love she's showing her teammates with those passes.
Now Richards. Pass to Talbot. And stolen by Hayes. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. Can't connect from short range. And here's January. And here's Baldwin. Buries the long-range jumper.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Dream up by 11. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first 2 quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback. Well, there's no way around it. Ryan Howard has been sensational.
And those threes have been dropping for her. Absolute dead-eye shooting in that first half.
Yeah, I'll say. I mean, this could not have been a more productive day for her from long range.
And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. Now, here's Bird. Pass to Russell. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That one on Howard.
Look at Russell going on the attack. Draws a good foul and manages to get the shot in the air.
And she'll take her 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw, no good. She hits the 2nd from the line. And Atlanta has possession. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to McDonald. Now Billings. Screen by McDonald. Here's Billings. To the middle. And they're going to count the bucket and send her to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, during her final year at college, what an incredible run by Aerie McDonald, making it all the way to the national title game and just missing a shot to win it all.
Now here's Ball Queen. Picked by Russell. Duchess. Off target from outside.
So many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one, Tim.
Yeah, Brian, their effort on the glass, it has given them the advantage. It's made a difference without question.
Here's Parker. Foul called that time on the way up. And that'll give her 2 chances at the
Well, a little contact is the least of Parker's worries. She doesn't mind playing physical.
On the night, she's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Cheyenne Parker. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as she hits both shots. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Screen by Charles. Here's Bird. Pass to Charles. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
First personal foul.
The W25 team was unveiled in 2021. One of the selections, Tina Charles, the 2012 MVP winner. Charles has been a star in this league for well over a decade.
And she knocks down the first one. And talking about Tina Charles, she's been a star in the WNBA for a very long time.
Yeah, she has put together a surefire Hall of Fame resume. She started in college with 2 titles, but then in the pros, won multiple scoring titles, won multiple rebounding titles. So if you ask me, Tina Charles is an all-timer. Well, in 2021, Tina Charles led the WNBA in scoring, which was her 2nd scoring title. But when you consider that she was 33 years old, it's almost a little more impressive.
Now here's Howard. 23 points in the game, but they recover it. Here's Billings, guarded by Charles. Just 5 to shoot. Tiffany Hayes for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. And talking about the game of Tina Charles, she's really changed it with the times.
Well, you talk about Charles' first 6 years in the league, she made just 2 threes total. But before the 2016 season, Tina added the 3-point shot to her game. And guess what? Charles led the league in scoring back during the 2016 season.
The Dream making a switch here. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Now here's McDonald, defended by Ball Queen. Left side, McDonald. Howard. From outside, off the mark. Ball Queen with the ball. 9 points in the game. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Storm missing. And Atlanta has possession. Pass to McDonald. Coffee with it. Howard, guarded by Bird. Parker with the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Quick and agile. Parker can do damage in the pick and roll.
Seattle calls timeout.
Well, there are so many things that players like to do to unwind. But what if I told you that Ryan Howard loves to draw and that painting cartoon characters is her favorite?
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Outside Lloyd. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Kept alive. Charles. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Easily one of the most tenacious rebounders in the league. Charles is very familiar with second chance points.
Here's Wallace. He has 5. And a shot by Howard, no good. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Rob. Now Wallace. Howard, that's good.
And it's pretty hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the stats monitor, there's a stark discrepancy. When you look at the assist column, and you see that difference as far as fluidity in their respective offenses, too.
Now here is Lloyd. Down by 15. Here's Duchess. No good from outside. Now here's McDonald. D right on her. Down low. Here's Vaughn. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Mercedes Russell. Lloyd, guarded by McDonald. Lloyd with the bucket.
Sometimes it looks like Lloyd can do anything she wants out there. She is such a tough cover.
Outside Howard. Pass to Wallace. Puts up a 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Ryan Howard.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Now here's Duchess. She's guarded closely. Yep, that one goes.
Well, she's shot a very good percentage today, and her team has needed every last bit of it.
Here's Wallace. Howard. And the dream, another 3.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
Now here is Lloyd. Pass to Duchess. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by McDonald.
You got to give them credit for the job they've done on the boards.
Well, guys, they've done a lot of things well, but their rebounding is right at the top of the list.
Well, that's where Coffee can do the most damage. When she's working inside, she has a deep bag.
Williams with it. Picked by Russell. Over Howard. Here's Charles. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. Easy bucket in the paint.
The interior defense at that end has been lifeless, to say the least.
And the dream call time here. And the Dream making a change here. Here's Charles. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Howard. The leaner inside. Good D by Tina Charles. Here's Talbot. Outside Lloyd. Now Charles. And it's Vaughn with the rebound.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
And she gets it to go.
A great game for her offensively. She's been a factor.
A difficult situation for Seattle. There's a screen. Her first shot coming late. A nice shot by Talbot.
I've really liked their activity in the post today. Their movement down low has just been great.
Exactly. They've generated easy opportunities inside.
Now here's Charles. Over Lloyd. Here's Vaughn. And the bucket counts, and she's on her way to the line to try to make it a three-point play. And the Dream making a change here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And it's the Storm with the ball. January outside. Screen by Charles. Pass to Talbot. Three-pointer. She can't hit that time. And the Dream going the other way now.
For the first 10 seasons of her career, Tiffany Hayes played for the Atlanta Dream. It was an up-and-down decade for the Dream.
Now here's Hayes.
That's only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the ball.
One more key to their lead. They're creating opportunities for each other and not the other team.
And here are the Storm now. Spending her first 10 years in Atlanta, Hayes was part of some great teams.
Well, in 2013, the Dream went to the finals. And in 2018, the Dream had a franchise record 23 wins. Hayes has also been a part of teams that struggled, though. But no matter the record, Hayes always produced.
Now here's Prince. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone.
Here's Hayes. 5 to shoot. And it's Richards with the rebound.
It's been that kind of a game for her, but look, the team is still winning, so keep your head up and just try to move on and be better from this.
Prince. The rebound by Charles. Pass to Wheeler. Some solid defense from Breon January. Let's go with a three. And it's Atlanta with the rebound. Now here's Coffey. No good. Good D by Tina Charles. Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Screen by Charles. To end the drought. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul.
That's on Nia Coffey. It's her first trip to the line.
At the line for score, Stephanie Talbot. At the line for two.
free throw is good. Both good at the line.
They make it look easy here.
Clock's on their side here.
That's right. They can hold it for the last shot.
Wheeler, good.
High degree of difficulty on that one, but Wheeler making it look easy.
Now here's Ball Queen. For three. And that's not going to go. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. It's the Dream just dominating this one. And coming up as soon as we return.
This was an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for her.
Yeah, she served her up some tasty room service right there, guys. Sweet dime.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. Pass to Billings. Outside Howard. Parker up top. Three-pointer. Lloyd grabs the board. Here's Seattle. Bird with it. Well, Tim, lots of recently retired WNBA players have gone over to NBA teams.
Oh, we see him on the bench as coaches helping with X's and O's and player development. But also, a lot of former WNBA players are in the front office, scouting, helping with the draft, helping with the player acquisitions, doing it all.
It's great to see the NBA bring in more former WNBA players because there are very few people who understand what it takes to win at the highest level.
Pass to Talbot. Now here's Ball Queen. Guarded by Wheeler. One-on-one fast break. And here's Wallace. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Storm.
Where was she going with that pass? I have no clue. That's awful. That's just giving it away.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over 1 minute played. Outside Lloyd. Pass to Ball Queen. There's the triple. It's good from long range.
Such an advantage to have a scorer like Lloyd who can also pass the ball accordingly.
Here's Billings. And here's Parker, guarded by Russell. Now here's Wheeler. Softly drops in the floater.
A float game, folks. Check it out. Wheeler's got it. Nice little teardrop.
Now here's Ball Queen, guarded by Wheeler. Ball Queen with the ball. Pass to Lloyd. 6 to shoot. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Well, Lloyd loves to punish teams from downtown. She'll take that shot whenever she can.
Outside Parker. Now Wheeler. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
She is absolutely killing it from outside.
Bird outside. Williams sets the screen. And Sue Bird, here we go. That one, good for 2.
That's just a great move to the basket. Bird is intelligent in spotting lanes and attacking when she gets the opportunity.
Parker up top. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Here's Bird. With a new owner, the Las Vegas Aces are setting the standard in the league.
Well, they're building a practice facility that rivals any NBA building, and they're spending big time on coaching and front office hires. I just love what they're doing over in Vegas.
I'm in total agreement, Brian. The Aces, as well as some other franchises, have really raised the bar, making sure the players are taken care of. That's big for this league.
Goes back up, and she sinks the layup.
Terrific job to convert the putback. She stayed with that play from start to finish, and that's something we say about her a lot.
Williams sets the screen. Releases. The Storm rebound. Bird outside. Second chance shot. Doesn't go for her. And the Dream going the other way now. Now Wallace. Pass to Howard. Here's Parker. She goes up again. And that one's good. Billings.
They've done a great job of getting offensive rebounds and then converting it here in the second half.
Now here's Ball Queen. Guarded by Wheeler. Russell with the screen. Here's Ball Queen. And it's Seattle scoring again.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Knocks it loose. Williams with the steal. Pass to Ball Queen. And she makes good on the layup.
Well, she's been a bright spot in what has otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Parker with the ball. Guarded by Russell. Wheeler with it. From the arc. The three-pointer is on target.
We've seen an obvious improvement out of her since halftime, and she just didn't really have a whole lot working for her in the first half.
Russell with the screen. Here's Ball Queen. And it's Billings with the rebound. And here is Wheeler. And a key to winning in the WNBA, navigating the salary cap.
It's huge. I mean, we've seen teams have to trade stars because of cap concerns. Drafting well, also really important. Having a player on their rookie deal, it's a huge advantage.
Yeah, rookie contracts are much lower than veteran contracts. So even if they are role players, having players that can contribute, that are on their first contracts, that just helps big time when you're working with the cap.
Atlanta calls timeout.
On 4 years of college basketball, Erica Wheeler averaged just about 7 points per game. Undrafted out of school, Wheeler's game has translated really well to the WNBA.
Now here is Hayes. She's guarded closely. Lloyd. The second chance effort, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and she'll shoot one more at the line. Hey, and if you want to watch a WNBA game, as long as you have a smartphone, you're in luck.
The league has done a great job with streaming because you can pretty much catch a WNBA game anywhere. With so many different ways to watch, they are connecting with the younger audience.
Yeah, but also putting games on network TV, drawing huge
shot.
numbers. A combination of the two has increased the fan base, and we are all for that.
And the free throw, no good. Seattle with the ball. Now here is Lloyd. Pass to Ball Queen. Bird, guarded by Howard. Here's Russell. 5 on the clock. Bird. From outside the arc. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. She's guarded by Hayes. That shot wide open.
She is starting to heat up from outside. That's her second 3-ball of the half.
Pass to Billings. Howard. It's stolen by Ball Queen. Now Bird. Screen by Charles. Shot clock at 6. Lloyd from long range. Yes, and a nice assist from Sue Bird.
That's some assertive shooting from Lloyd in the corner. She knows that she's got to be able to hit that shot.
Outside Parker. Up top Wheeler. Pass to Hayes. Jacks up a 3. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Bird with it. Again, Seattle.
And you see the polished game of Sue Bird. When she gets her chances inside, she doesn't really miss.
The Dream on offense. 13-point lead. Pass to Parker. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of those 12 now.
She's up to her usual trick, shooting it well, scoring a lot of points, getting them in front.
Bird outside. That one is good again. He is 6 for 8 from the floor with that basket.
Just lighting it up. Remember, Sue Bird isn't just a prolific passer. She can score too. Good luck stopping both.
Left side, Howard. Ryan Howard is doubled. Parker out to the wing. And Wheeler is good for 3.
They're not letting up, guys. They just keep coming at them.
And I think it's safe to say that lead is too big to overcome at this point. Just not enough time on the clock.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ball Queen with the miss. Atlanta with the ball. It's a 16-point game. Pass to Billings. Parker with the ball. Wheeler, guarded by Bird. Erica Wheeler drives in. And no good. Bird outside. And here's Russell. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2. It's on Cheyenne Parker.
Tough to contain Russell around the rim. She has the size and frame to bother opponents.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And good on both. And Atlanta has possession. 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Vaughn. Hayes. Outside McDonald. Charles. They get the rebound. Outside Hayes. Now McDonald. Outside Charles. So no problem for Atlanta as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for them. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
Well, guys, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you should feel good about it. A really outstanding team effort.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.